For the conversions in the customary unit, couple things you have to know. Number one, you have to know when to multiply and when to divide. And number two, you have to know your conversion factors. For example, how many feet are in a yard? How many inches are in a foot? How many cups are in a gallon? How many quarts are in a gallon? How many feet are in a mile? You need to know that chart. Let's look at a couple of examples here. 18 quarts is how many gallons, okay? First thing that I suggest that you do is you determine if you're going to be dividing or if you're going to be multiplying. Here I see that I'm taking a smaller unit and I'm converting it into a larger unit, okay? Small to big. And when I go from small to big, I'm going to be using division. Okay, and I'm going to be dividing by my conversion factor. If you look up here in green, I have 4 quarts equal 1 gallon. That's my conversion factor. 4 is the magic number here. That is your conversion factor. You're going to be dividing 4 into 18. So let's take a look at that. We can go 4 into 18. 4 goes into 18 4 times. 2 left over. Remember to add a decimal and a 0. 4 goes into 20 5 times, and it works out nice and even there. So my answer is there for 18 quarts is equal to how many gallons? It's equal to 4.5 gallons. This next one here, remember the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to establish whether you're going to be multiplying or dividing. So if we look at our first unit, it is feet. So we're going small into big, small into big. And when we go from small to big, we are dividing. So I'm taking 87 feet and I'm going to divide it by my conversion factor. If I look up here, my conversion factor for this one is that 3 feet are equal to 1 yard. So 3 is my little magical number here, and I'm going to divide 3 into 87. Okay, 3 goes into 8 2 times. Bring down your 7. 3 goes into 27 9 times. So 87 feet is equal to 29 yards. My last one here, first things first, determine what operation you're going to use. We're going from miles, which is a big unit, into feet, which is the smaller unit. So we're going big to small. And when we go from big to small, we want to multiply. Okay? So if I look up here in green, my conversion factor is 5,280 feet are in 1 mile. So 5,280, 52 potatoes is my conversion factor. So I'm going to take my conversion factor and I'm going to multiply it by 3. So I'm going to take 5,280 and I'm going to multiply that by 3. 8 times 3 is 24, 6, 8, and 15. Double check that. 0, 24, 8, and 15. So 3 miles is equal to, I'm not going to be able to fit it in here, 15,840 feet.